Lowry is still getting it.
What a resume. A tremendous competitor, David. Thank you. And the starting group for the Spurs. And for Phoenix, they've got Avdia out there with Paul, and it's Mulder in at the shooting guard position. For those teams, Greg, that had head coaching changes, how long does it take to fully implement a new system?
Well, it typically takes a full season, and it also depends just on how complicated the system is. But all things being equal, the experienced teams often learn faster because they just understand the game better.
5 to shoot. Count it.
He's such a good scorer when he gets inside that painted area. One of the game's best mid-range players that we've ever seen. Chris Paul getting it done.
He's covered by 8. Finally, the pass to Embiid.
Kind of a ticky-tack foul there, but you have to be aware that's how the refs are going to blow the whistle tonight.
Phoenix on defense. Conley with it. The dish to Embiid. Clock at 4. Jovic, defended by Paul. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
And for a big man, Embiid sees the floor as well as any big. Recognizes when one of his guys has an opening for a shot.
Now here's Paul. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
In the corner, Kennard with it. Takes the 3. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. Pass to Avdia. Connects from three-point range.
Unselfish play of Chris Paul there. Has a knack for knowing when to get his guys when they're wide open.
And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work. Gets the most out of his teammates and has done that wherever he's played.
Back to Conley. Embiid against Ayton. And they double up Embiid. And here's Conley outside. No good that time. The Suns go the other way with it. As you said, Paul's teams often overachieve in the standings.
People still underestimate his impact. Sets up and improves his guys as well as anyone. He's the engine to this whole operation.
Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a 3, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetched to say he can stretch a defense.
The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And looking back last season, how about 87% from the line? So that's obviously nothing to sneeze at.
Now here's Paul. Here's Ayton. And the call on the shot. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double-checking, and the game continues on. And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
Ayton hits them both. Spurs trail by 6. pass to Embiid. Up and in on the way. Embiid's got 5 now.
And the man just brings his lunch pail and goes to work. What sets Embiid apart is he does it with such ease.
And the wide open shot from Avdia. And the 3 off target. And it's Conley with the ball for San Antonio. Passes it to Embiid. Spurs passing it around. Just 5 on the clock. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And the strength of Embiid oftentimes just overwhelms the defense. Able to absorb physical coverage and still finish.
Now here's Paul. A tremendous game he played against Dallas.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
He's covered by Ayton. Feeds to Embiid. Out of bounds. Phoenix takes possession.
Phoenix ball.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Mulder, the pass to Ayton. The 9-foot shot. Jump shot is good. He has 6.
You got to try to get Ayton out farther away. When you don't, this is what's going to happen. He's just too big and just too good.
Here's the 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Now Paul. Over to the wing. Here's Mulder. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the 3-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Embiid. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
His first personal foul.
That one on 18.
And what you love about Embiid, he gives you the offense, defense, rebounding, but he also plays with an edge. He gives this team a certain confidence when they take the floor.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Now here is Lowry. With the drive, here's Hachimura. And the dunk by Hachimura.
And that's impressive mobility there. Hachimura is tough to stay with given how quick he rolls in these sets.
Here is Conley. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And he comes up with the deuce.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Conley against Lowry. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
A specialty of Lowry's. Give him any type of airspace, and he's going to fire away from there.
San Antonio calls timeout. So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor.
Give him a hand, fans.
Spurs trail by 4. And here is Curry. The tray. Here's Pirtle. And it's Beasley with the rebound.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that. And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. The pass to Curry. Campazzo drops in the layup for 2.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now here is Lowry. To the middle. Let's go. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Curry. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. It's deflected, and he gets it back. got a piece of it. And oh, here we go. Lowry's got the fast break chance. Here's Baisley. Off on the layup.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Outside Lowry. Pass to Baisley. Shot from 12. And no good that time. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. Outside Curry. On the wing, Ingles. There's the drive. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first personal.
And Kevin, how about his basketball journey? Taking him from Australia to Spain, then Israel, before finally landing in the NBA at age 27. But Joe Ingles, boy, was well
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Now, here's Lowry. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. And the Suns call their first timeout of the game.
Phoenix timeout. All right, fans, get on your feet and make some noise for T-shirt time.
Now here is Hachimura. Defense right on him. Second chance shot. And he lays it up and in. Hachimura's got his third basket of the night.
And his coaches and teammates love that. They want Hachimura getting after it more on that offensive glass.
Now here's Ingles. They really needed more from him in that loss to the Clippers. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Pirtle inside. Banked in off the glass.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Suns leading by 4. Now here is Lowry. Hachimura down low. Lets it go. And Pirtle sends it back. Here's Curry. And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. Gordon checked in for San Antonio.
Eric Gordon.
On the wing, Ingles. Shoots. 6 to shoot. Phoenix grabs the miss. And Lowry has it in the corner. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Lowry's got 6.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
On the wing, Gordon. Misses the layup. Suns leading by 6. Here's Lowry. Here's Walsh into the lane. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. Gordon deciding where to go with it. This is to Ingles. And so it's the Phoenix Suns in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And Kyle Lowry, always one of the league's leaders in charges.
It's a real nice momentum.
And for Lowry, all of 6 feet tall, to absorb those collisions, sacrificing his body, it shows what he's all about.
And like he said, whatever it takes to win, that pit bull mentality, and he's got the strength to weather the physicality.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
They couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play on the court for the Suns. Now, here's Toppin. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. Toppin with the steal. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns.
Phoenix ball. Spurs substitution.
Suns leading by 8. Pass to Ayton. Here's Mulder. Here's Paul with nobody on him. He parries the jumper. Paul's got his third bucket of the night.
And the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
And Chris Paul, still a great defender. Fantastic position.
Well, not only the positioning, but if you watch Chris Paul, he's calling out every option of every play that every offense is running in the NBA. That kind of intelligence gives the rest of his group incredible confidence. From the very beginning, Chris Paul has been one of the most disruptive point guards defensively the league has ever seen.
Conley against Paul. Out to Conley. Shot clock at 5. Passes it to Ingles. Jokic, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Phoenix leading by 10. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Paul passes to Mulder. One-on-one fast break. Spurs passing it around. Here's Eubanks. Mulder grabs the miss. So it's Phoenix now. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. We're playing host to Miami for the next game. And that game concludes a 5-game homestand.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
Now, here's Ingles. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Paul outside. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley.
That's his first personal
That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
To the paint. Tries again. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Suns.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
Another part of the game tonight where they've been effective is to get points in the paint.
Now here's Conley. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And there's the pass to Eubanks. And the rejection by Ayton.
He has the size. Get up quickly. Ayton with the throwback.
Pass to Mulder. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Good evening, Kevin. Now, the NBA does get high marks for its diversity, but there is some frustration on that front when you look at head coaches and front office positions. All-star Karl Anthony Towns said, men of color deserve a chance to lead a team, run an organization, and make their mark, not just with a jersey on, but with a suit on. Guys?
Thank you, David. Here's Paul, following the bucket by the Spurs. On the mark with the 15-footer. Paul's got the lead up to 14 now for the Suns.
Said it time and time again, Chris Paul in the mid-range is pretty much half the time going to be good.
Conley's shot is off. Here's the Suns with the ball. They're on a 10-2 run here. Got a piece of it, and he's able to get it back. And he gets it back. And the Suns take on 2 more.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Hey, Greg, you had a lot of success playing in college and the NBA, but what was the most fun you ever had playing with a team?
That's a tough call, Kevin. I mean, winning